Dun, 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 dun. Oh, but I'm really dark over here now. What's going on, guys? How are you all doing today? And welcome back to another Cafe Racer build. As you saw in the last video, we kind of got most of the wiring done. We've still got a little bit further to go. So the first part of this video is going to be finishing off the wiring, getting all the lights in place, getting all the bulbs where they need to be, finishing off the plugs, and then hopefully wrapping it all up. I've got Rusty coming over for a few hours to give me a hand with this last little bit of wiring, but I'm really excited. Last week I actually did a little bit of work on the bike off camera. I just tightened things up, made sure like the clutch was adjusted correctly, the throttle control was a bit sloppy. I also chopped the exhaust just because I thought, I'm having a new exhaust anyway, I'm just going to cut this one off and get it all out the way. It was getting in the way of the swing arm and I just thought I'm just going to cut it off. So this is how it looks. And of course I wanted to hear how the exhaust sounded with it being chopped off, so I'm going to show you guys too. Right, so Mr. Rusty, Mr. Advocate, whatever you want to call him, he is here to help with the wiring. Yeah, so we've got all the we've got everything we need now to kind of like crack on, get everything plugged in and stuff. What do you want to do first? Do you want to go on with the lighting or
I think
rear, front?
Well, we've got all the stuff
done.
So if we do the just go through lights from like back to front, because back's furthest away from all the stuff we do. So we'll do like the stop and tail light.
What I'm planning on doing is probably just taping it in place for now and then running the wire round the back here into where the rest of the wiring goes. Indicators we'll probably keep the integrated ones in for now. If we need to change them for MOT reasons, we'll add some on later, but the front should be straightforward because most of the wiring's already there. Cool. Shall we crack on?
Yes.
Okay, so we have two brake switches. So we've got the master cylinder, we've got the switch off it, which obviously runs through, down through there. You've got it, that's the one. And the other one, which we haven't actually got connected yet, which is just down here. It's these two prongs here, so it's the same on a clicker switch rather than a hydraulic switch. We've got the fittings for those. So it should be just a case of popping those on some wires and we're good. So one thing we haven't put in yet is the fuse. And I've got one of these old glass type fuse connectors. All I need to do is chop into the wiring that we've already got along down here, bit of heat shrink, put it in place, and we're good to go. So I'm going to do that now. Let's try and do some cinematics of this going on. So we've got the wiring in for the brakes, which is the thumb brake and the front brake. We've wired it all in. We've just got to the point where you're just holding in the earth now, just to make sure it is working and everything. Yeah. I guess this is kind of like the moment of truth. Let's do this brake first. We've got it wired.
Do you want me to press the brake?
Yeah. Do you want to? Hang on. Let's go back. Do you want to press the brake then? Oh yes.
Oh yes.
That is braking good. So the thumb brake. Okay, I don't know how to get it all on camera.
Okay, I'll go for it. You ready?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Okay, now this is a big thing for me. This is massive for me because that is that hydraulic switch that we installed and it proves it works. I didn't know if it was going to work the way it was supposed to. I didn't know if it was going to be all constantly on because of the constant pressure in the brake cylinder, but it works. So, brakes, they are finally on. I guess we're going to say we're going to maybe move on to the indicators now, or?
tail light and side light.
Yes, tail light and side light. It's nice and bright, isn't it?
It's goddamn bright. Bosh! I've got constant red dots in my eyes now.
Yeah.
It's that bright, so that's good.
I'm happy. So a little bit more wiring underway. We've just done the side light. Where is the side light? We've got the ignition. Go on, do you want to do the on?
That sausage there.
Go on, give it a flick. So that's the side light on. And you're going to apply the brake. Oh yes. Side light, brake light. Filling me with confidence. So it's filling me with confidence. Let's just carry on and see what else we can get done today. Right, so that's all the time we've got for the wiring today. As you can see, we've managed to get the side lights all sorted, the brake lights, which again was a big one. As always, go and drop him a follow on his Instagram. You can go and subscribe to his channel as well because he's got some awesome things to do with RX-7s and his wiring journey with his car. So yeah, go and give him a like, give him a follow, subscribe, and yeah, thank you. So I've put the tank back on, I've put the seat back on just for now. I've fiddled with the fueling and tucked all the wiring away. Let's actually see if we can get this bike started today. Yeah, it's flooded again. Damn. It's not a good start. So we didn't manage to get the bike started, unfortunately. I think we need a rebuild kit for the carb. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to order a carb rebuild kit, and then we'll have an in-depth look in that in a future video, because that might be something you're interested in. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I shall see you in the next video. Nah, it's too energetic for me. But as always, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I shall see you in the next video. Peace.